Hello, hello. I'm Saniye. I'm 28 years old, living in the Netherlands, and welcome to my safe space. And as you can see from the video, we are going to talk about learning Dutch today. Yay! So, first of all, I will start telling about how I ended up in the Netherlands and why I'm learning Dutch. I came to the Netherlands in 2021 to do my PhD. If you don't know, PhD is like 4-year process in the Netherlands. Yeah, then I started learning Dutch in 2022, I think. Yeah, I did my first course from the university in 2022 with some friends. It was so much fun. It was like the basic one, like 0 to A1. So you're learning numbers, days, like how to tell your name, those things. But then I realized I knew those things already because the moment that I learned I will come to the Netherlands to do my PhD, I started looking like Dutch songs, like Dutch singers, Dutch movies, Dutch TV series because I'm kind of person that I don't like being stuck in a book because that's not how I learned English actually. Like when I was little, I was watching so many TV series with like Turkish subtitles or even with English subtitles at some point. Or yeah, I was listening like English songs, of course, like as we all do. And that's actually how I learned English. So I started doing the same for Dutch. But of course, if you want to learn grammar and if you want to take some tests, as I did, you need to learn hardcore grammar as well. And that means either you need to do it yourself or you should go to the course. Well, I did that. I took a couple of courses from the university and then I realized I need a more serious level of learning Dutch, let's say. Then I found an external course, well, not from the university, and there the population was like more of like people that they want to take like exams, like if you're coming with a partner here and if you want to integrate, like if you want to get the Dutch citizenship, you need to get like at least B1 level of Dutch tests, as far as I remember. And for me, it was like A2, so I already passed all the tests. But A2 is relatively easier, I must say. Yeah, that's what I did. And actually, the course was very good. I really liked because the population were like adult people, like they were taking very serious, and like we were not talking any English, literally. Like there were moments that I struggled a bit because people were more serious than me about learning Dutch. But that's good. Like if the people around are serious, more serious than you, then it will push you. At least that's how it works for me. And yeah, I'm already looking at the books because in that course I did 2 levels. And then that means like I had 2 different books. And the first one was this blue one, the opmaat. I will put all the links below if you want to purchase the books because I can highly recommend. There are so many exercises, but also online, how do you say? Online sources. Like you have more like listening tests or like more listening exercises, let's say. And the book comes with small grammar boxes in it. So it's not a boring book, let's say. Like I had fun doing it. And the second one is from A2 to B1. Yeah, this was the last book I did. Actually, I only did the first half of the book because course ended there. And I did my last course in 2024 December. So it's already more than a year. And this year I want to finish this book and get more experience in Dutch, let's say. Yeah, I learned the grammar mostly from those books and from the course. And I would say rest is history. Well, no. I have a notebook that I took some notes, what I did, apart from these books and courses. The third thing is language cafes. I'm pretty sure if you're living in the Netherlands, you should have some language cafes from the municipality or from the, like, how do you call these big places that they have like social events, let's say. They usually also have language cafes. You can go to them, or like they also have like language buddy programs, which means they basically match you with a Dutch person and then you talk Dutch, like you get to meet in a cafe or you do some social activities like going to the movie or like having a walk, these type of things, and you get to talk Dutch. These are the three things that you can do, like, how do you say, seriously, let's say, going to a course, like doing these books and like language cafes. But learning language must be fun, in my opinion. Otherwise, it's a bit of a boring thing, like, you know. And what I did to make it more fun, I call it exposure therapy, which is like, yeah, it sounds a bit weird, but it is what it is. So I exposed myself to so much Dutch. This can be like talking to a colleague at work, like following Dutch accounts on TikTok and Instagram, in general social media, because we are dumb scrolling every day, at least like half an hour. Well, that's me, at least. So if you follow some Dutch, I don't know, influencers or accounts or like food recipes, that's my favorite, you're gonna expose yourself to listen Dutch, actually. And if you're lucky, some of the accounts, they put subtitles to their videos, well, at least at TikTok, what I saw, then you can get to also read Dutch. So this is very useful, in my opinion. Like last year, I didn't do anything much, like I didn't go to any course or I didn't finish the other half of the book, but then I was following, well, I still follow so many Dutch accounts, then that helped to keep my Dutch at the same level, at least. And also, we are often, as a human being, we are afraid to make mistakes. I know it's very cringe, but don't be afraid to make mistakes. Just start talking like very small words, like small sentences, like, can I get a coffee without milk? Or like, I don't know, like, how much is this? Like these type of small questions. Or can I get my package? Because sometimes I order something and then that goes to the package points. And yeah, I just go there and I just say, een pakketje ophalen. It's not even a sentence, but then they understand that I have a package to pick up. But yeah, as you can see, like I was so shy while saying een pakketje ophalen. But then how to get rid of this feeling is like, you should try, you should talk. And the other things I will recommend are watching movies, listening Dutch songs, and like following some entertainment on a Dutch TV. First, I will start with Dutch TV entertainment shows, let's say, and I will put the pictures of all of them somewhere, and I will put the links if they're still available online. So first thing is Last One Laughing Netherlands. You know this Last One Laughing from other countries because every country has their own editions. And Last One Laughing Netherlands was the funniest I've watched, I think, because I also watched the British one. I think I don't like British humor. I prefer Dutch humor at some point, even though I don't like that much. But basically, like there are like Dutch celebrities and they are in one room and they try to make laugh each other, but you cannot laugh. And it was very funny and I can recommend. I think I watched with English subtitles at Amazon. It must be still available, but you should check. And the second one is Heel Holland Bakt. It's basically a bake-off edition of the Dutch one. But what surprised me in Heel Holland Bakt, like they're very good at pastry. Like when they're making cakes or like sweets, oh my god, all of them, they make like amazing things. Well, of course, some of them like cannot. That was also a very nice one. And yeah, these two Dutch shows were my favorite Dutch shows to watch and to follow, to learn the language. Now, the other thing is Netflix. Actually, there are so many Dutch things that you can watch on Netflix that I was very surprised when I saw. And they are like good movies, like they're not the trash ones, let's say. Because like when I tell some of my Dutch friends, yeah, I watch them on Netflix, and they look at me and they judge me like, but they are very bad. Well, but if you want to learn a language, it's not. Because in the movies, basically they talk with the accent that you can understand and follow. Because in the Netherlands overall, there are so many accents, and some of them are very hard to understand and they cannot even understand each other. And in the movies and TV series, they talk with, I don't remember how they call, but like basically they call Amsterdam accents, I think. And it's very easy to follow, believe me, trust me, just try. At the beginning I was watching with English subtitles at Netflix, but then last two movies I watched with Dutch subtitles, and I'm very proud of myself. And the last movie I watched was very intense, actually, I must say. I was very surprised for a Dutch movie. It's called For the Meisjes. It basically means like our girls, how they translate it at least. And it's about two girls that they're on holiday with their parents, and like it's a bit thriller, let's say. Just watch and see. I will put all the movies pictures around somewhere. And the other movie was De Mooiste Dag. That was also a very nice one. They were going to Morocco, as far as I remember, and the movie was filmed there mostly. And the other one I really liked was Happy Ending. It was about romance and like love, let's say, but like complicated love. It was so much fun to watch. And there is an actor there. His name is Martijn Lakkemeyer, I think. That's how you pronounce. And he has actually very good movies that I would like to watch later. And the other one is my whole-time favorite, the tatas. It's a bit cheesy. It includes a bit of Turkish roots. Maybe that's why I really liked it, but it was so much fun to watch. It's a TV series, the tatas, but it also has movies. Actually, third one is on the cinemas right now, if I'm not mistaken. And there, an actor playing Leo Alkemade, he was also in Last One Laughing Netherlands. Oh my god, he is, I think, the best comedian of the Netherlands. Well, I don't know the other ones, of course. But yeah, it's so much fun to watch his movies and TV series, believe me. And another one that he also plays is called The Mannemaker. It's basically, I think there was a matchmaker, or like, no, not a matchmaker. Okay, I remember right now. So there's a lady, and she takes the guys that they're a bit like introverts or like they're not cool, and she's making them like a cool person, let's say. It was also so much fun, and it was also a bit like a romantic comedy, let's say. So yeah, those were the things I watched in Dutch with English subtitles or with Dutch subtitles. But also, another favorite one is called Knokke Off, and it is filmed in Knokke in Belgium. It's a Belgian TV series, but they talk Flemish, and Flemish is very similar with Dutch, even though they don't like when I say that. But watching Knokke Off with English subtitles, it also helped to understand in a different way, let's say, because it's also a different accent, but then I mostly understood everything, and the TV series was very good, in my opinion. And there was a girl, actress playing, she's called Pummelin Thijs, and she also has nice songs, I must say. I also listen to her. Yeah, and with that, let's go to the singers and songs. Actually, I have a playlist, which I call Dutch, very basic, very simple, that I put Dutch songs that I really like. And I will also put the link down below, maybe you would like to listen. So yeah, first favorite singer is Pummelin Thijs. Actually, I've been to her concert and it was so much fun, I must say. And yeah, mostly when I'm listening, I understand like 70%, but what I do if I'm on the train or if I'm sitting, if I'm laying, I just open also the lyrics to read, and it really helps to understand more. And if I don't know a word or something, I immediately check. That also helps. And the other Dutch singers and bands are, when I learned that, I will come to the Netherlands. The first singer that I got to listen was Vrouwtje. She's very young, very talented. I really like her songs. They are like very simple to catch, simple to understand. And yeah, with that, other one is Estine. She joined to Eurovision, I think, 3 years ago, I think. I'm not sure. She's more a bit chill, like slow paced, and again, it's simple to understand. And yeah, and the other two are Gold Band and Efje de Visser, I think that's how you pronounce. And by the way, like all the singers and groups, I've been to their concerts and they're very good, like live. It was very nice. Yeah, the Gold Band is more of a like, how do you say? Yeah, I don't know actually Gold Band's genre, so I will check it out and write it under them. And Efje is more of a like a synth pop, or am I making out of my mind? I'm not sure. I will also check the genre of Efje de Visser and put it somewhere. But yeah, basically that was it. I listened Dutch music and watched TV series, and yeah, I told already some of them, and I hope you will check at least one out. And if you like one of them, please let me know. And yeah, thank you for listening and thank you for watching. And see you next time. Bye bye.